you have integrations where you want back-end control to the SQL database.
We like to be technologically advanced. We consider ourselves technologically savvy. We want to be, with the times. Our generation that we cater to is, millennials and maybe Gen Z or whatnot. So we got to kind of stay up to date with things.
Yep.
Should we go cloud or on-premise?
So what I would
in 5 years, where's everybody going to be?
Well, yeah, exactly. So it depends on what your what your time horizon is and what you plan on doing. In the long run, what you should plan on doing right now is start planning on how do you get to Business Central Online.
Okay.
Because the value that you get for having no infrastructure to support Business Central, right? Meaning you don't have to pay for a server.
Yeah. None of those upfront IT costs, yeah.
And also, probably more importantly, being on a version where it's automatically being updated every month with the latest features and functionality and releases, that's where people are going to be. When you talk about 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road, that is where you're going to get. And if you're going to take an effort to upgrade, you seriously need to consider getting to that point.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking because, in the recent light of the situation everybody's in with the pandemic, we've got more and more of our staff working mobilely and remotely and whatnot. So we're definitely leaning towards a cloud solution, and we think more people are going to work remote as time goes on. So we'd like to give them that option to be able to work from wherever. Yeah. And, it allows us to bring in talent from everywhere. So it should help us. So we're definitely thinking cloud and Microsoft 365, Office 365. So
yep, yeah. So I would just tell you. The things that you should consider, the reasons you would consider moving to Business Central on premise are these. One, you do business with the government that requires maybe an ITAR compliance or something where you cannot operate on a multi-tenant cloud environment. You have real-time shop floor data collection issues in an area with unreliable internet, and you don't want to be reliant on the internet for operations. And the third thing is you have a huge and heavily customized database where you just have concerns about moving that into an online environment. And then the fourth is you have integrations where you want back-end control to the SQL database.
Okay.
Where you're doing things with SQL Server and you're integrating with other systems that rely on like SQL views and queries, and you're updating data, right, using SQL tools or things like that, maybe some complex integrations. Those are the reasons that you might consider staying on-prem.